Hello, my name is Abrar Alshehri. I'm doing this video as my final project in African American literature class. The first question was compare and contrast your impression about African American literature culture before you enrolled in African American literature with the understanding you have now that the class is over. Before I joined the African American literature class, I always believed that this class was solely about slavery and the Africans were subject to in America. I got this impression because most of the authors of African American literature are of African origins, and that slavery inspired most of their works. However, I came to have a more informed and divergent perspective of African American literature, and this happened after this class. Even though my previous perspective was not incorrect, it was limited and underinformed. My initial impression revolved around slavery. This impression never changed entirely, but I also learned a new impression after this class. I discovered that African American literature did more than just posit the plight of African slaves. In fact, it brought a whole new and deeper meaning to what it meant to be African within America. Many embellished this literature for its advocacy for democracy, freedom, and equality for all. The literature also denotes the significance of African culture in America. These works also deal with feminism and the place of a black woman in society. Finally, I learned that the proponents of this literature primarily seek political and social autonomy as reflected in their works. Answering the second promote, what is the black aesthetic? Do you believe that there is a definitive black aesthetic in 2016? Should there be? Black aesthetic is a movement that employs artistic expression to promote self-determination as well as nationhood. The movement began in the 1960s as a means to elevate the blacks from the polluted mainstream's Americanisms. Going by the current trend, I believe there is a definitive black aesthetics in 2016. Rap and graffiti art are among the most visible forms of black aesthetics evident in 2016. Rap was born under the hip-hop culture, which was created by the Black Power movement after the assassination of Malcolm X. This art form promoted the struggle for liberation back then. Even though today much has changed, the blacks remains inferior in the eyes of some people, and therefore hip-hop continues to speak for the oppressed.